I'm Lincoln Bloomfield here in Washington, a former official, now in private life, focusing on policy issues. I think that Washington is beginning to take a closer look at the role of the regime in Tehran. For 2 or 3 or 4 years, the concern was to make a nuclear agreement, and we didn't pay attention to the role of Iran. Now we see maybe 150,000 forces in Iraq and Syria under the command of the Quds Force. And the Revolutionary Guards are smuggling guns, explosives, drugs, and trafficking in persons. They are seizing young men off the street of Afghanistan and taking them to Syria against their will to fight. They are spending a lot of money on regional activities in Yemen as well as Lebanon, 100% funding for Hezbollah and probably for the Houthis of Yemen. So these are all activities which are imposing a cost on Iran's reputation. They are taking money away. 79 million people who have needs. There are many demonstrations. There was very little relief for the earthquake in northwestern Iran. Instead, they sent police to repress people who were complaining because there was no medical relief and no food and water. So this is what we are looking at with the regime in Iran. In Washington, we are now talking very seriously about the negative role that is coming out of Tehran, and basically the unhappiness of the Iranian people. Because I think the biggest threat to the regime in Iran is their own people. It's not America, it's not Iraq or Syria or Israel, it's the people. And as President Trump said at the United Nations. So this is what we are thinking, and our policies will reflect a deep disagreement and a deep concern about the negative actions of the regime in Tehran.
And Ambassador, you know, when I asked the Iranian former ambassador in Germany, he was running Iranian embassy in 1992, and the Mykonos court decided Iran has planning to kill Iranian Kurdish leader in Germany. But he said the governor in Syria, in Iraq, invited Iran. Is it true?
I have not read the 100 pages that he talked about. I am familiar with what happened in 1992. My position is the same as the position of every government in Washington. Mm-hmm. We do not support acts of terrorism. And state-supported terrorism is absolutely unacceptable and must be accounted for. So I leave you with that thought, but in my mind, I'm 100% committed to that position.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.